Hi, it's Kara from the Transformation Mom for ABCDE, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, we were discussing on some of my comments, somebody had said, how could I make a simple junk journal and what materials would I need? So I just kind of wanted to briefly talk about that. I was thinking about doing my January journal, and I wanted to show you again that you can use materials just from the dollar store that you can get that are easy to get, and you can use them in your junk journal and use them in ways that are fun. As you noticed with my December daily, everything in it was made from the dollar store. The only thing that wasn't was that I had used some red sparkly Scotch brand washi tape. This was the only thing that wasn't from the dollar store, and this I actually got from Walmart, and it was still $1. And I could have simply used my red sparkly ribbon and then used my score tape for it to put it on, but I just decided that the washi tape was just as easy and it still was $1. So what I wanted to just show you really quickly is, here's some items that you could get right now at the dollar store and to be able to make a very simple journal. So this is a really pretty calendar. And what I thought about this one is that, it has the calendar, and then on the back page of this would actually be, say, February's picture would be on the back of this. So it should be double-sided. And what I thought this might do is this might make some really fun, like a really fun page for the beginning of my January journal. So for example, what I'm saying is that, let me see if I can find it. So here's January's page, and on the back of January's page is this Brave at Heart. So I can cut this out and fold this in half and then have the calendar in the middle of my signature, and I'll show you how that can work out. So that's kind of an idea that I had for maybe my January, like my January daily kind of, it's more of my scrapbook. Like my December daily is more of my scrapbook. It does have a lot of junk journal. It's more of my junk journal. Exactly. My December daily junk journal. This will be my January daily junk journal. Because if you remember, I talked about how I'm using this format for my everyday January. So, that's my bullet journal. This is going to be my junk journal. So this, again, was $1 at the dollar store. I got these two types of paper because, again, they're just computer paper. Really fun little computer paper. So, again, something simple, has just a very simple border but would look pretty in the junk journal. So that's $2. So that makes 3 total so far. This I thought was a really pretty gift bag, and this kind of was my inspiration for it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use that as my cover. So that's going to be my cover. And so I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that yet, but that's going to be my cover. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn this into my cover later on this week. So this is a sketch pad from there. Now, one of the things I love about the sketch pads from the dollar store is that they're acid free, and that simply will allow us that you can put pictures on it. So anytime that you're getting paper for your junk journal, you want to make sure that it's acid free, especially if you're going to put pictures in it, because if you don't use acid free paper, the pictures are going to break down over time. So it's not going to last as long as if you don't have acid free paper. So then you had seen in my December daily, I used a lot of these folders to get the pages a little bit heavier. So I found manila, I found blue, and I found yellow. And I thought that they went really well with not only that cover, but then also this calendar book. So there is those 3. So we're up to $8. So I have $8 worth of stuff. So then I just found this really cute little washi tape, and it's just thin washi tape. And so again, the colors I thought would match. That's 9. I did buy some big and little paper clips. This would be 10 and 11. The big ones I don't usually use as much as the littles. So, but you can see there's 250 versus 80. And these won't be used in 1 month. So these will be used for a couple different months. Same with, I found these colored index cards, and again, they're in the really fun colors that will match everything that I bought. There's 100 of them. There's no way you'll use 100 of them in a month. So again, this will be a multi-month item. I found these stickers, and I thought these might be cool to even be able just to say stamp. I have a stamp that has the date on it. We could stamp the date right into these, or we could write the date on them or something. So I don't know, but I found those there too. So that's 13, and this would be 14 and 15. So these actually come from Walmart. They're in their dollar bins. So this is actually elastic ribbon. So I thought maybe on one of the books that we could make an elastic closure, kind of like the one that I have on the bullet journal I'm using for the year. So I really like this for that. So this was $1, and then the pink rickrack. And so again, those were both $1. So for $15, I bought all those items, and that's what I'm going to be making my January. Another thing that I'm going to be showing you here is this might be my March. Still haven't decided, but this might be my March December daily. I really like the sunflowers, and you know, it's getting that springish type feel, and you know, by that point I'm getting ready for spring. We've seen a lot of snow and everything else, so this might be my March. And then my February I actually have started. It's the same kind of cover as my December daily. It has a terry cloth towel over a book. And so that's going to be that one. And again, it's made with all items for Dollar Tree, and we'll discuss that once February comes. This was a little bit more expensive. I got this one at Walmart. It was $1 because it's reversible. It was $1.98, I think. So this is going to be like an item that won't be $1. But what I want to show you over these next couple weeks is that you can make very nice journals out of simple things. The other thing that I did buy at Dollar Tree, and then I must have left it in the other bag, is I bought glue sticks. And so I'm going to try to use the glue sticks more to show you that you don't need to have fancy adhesives. But a couple things that you always do need is you need a ruler. So this is my Tim Holtz Ideology ruler, and you can see I use the heck out of it, and it's clear, and I like it because you can put it on top of something and be able to, here, let me just tie up this piece here. You can put it on top of something and say mark up an inch or mark a half an inch, or you know, it does have the 0 center point, so you can, you know, put this right in the center and put a 0 mark and center something. So you always need a ruler, some kind of scissors. These are just my two favorites. These are my Cutter Bee scissors. They are really good for what I call fussy cutting and, you know, fine details. These are my Tim Holtz tonic scissors. I like these because they don't stick, and they're self-sharpening. A couple other things that I always use is a bone folder. It's either for folding pages or to really burnish stuff down. I love my pick. You'll see me use this a lot. Again, this is a Tim Holtz Tonic Studios, and it's actually a punch, but I use it to, you know, pry off the tape backing. So, you know, those are some other items that you'll need to do this. And then you always need a needle, a thread to sew in your signatures, or if you're going to put them in with elastic, like I did this one. So this one, they're in by elastic. So, you know, you got to decide how you're going to put them in. For this January junk journal, I'm actually going to sew it in, and I think I'm going to use the pamphlet stitch. You could see that. The one that has the placement, I might actually do and show you how to use elastic with. So that's kind of my plans right now. So I am going to go try to figure out what I'm going to do with this gift bag to make it a cover, and I'm hoping to be back on tomorrow to show you how I made the cover using the gift bag. I hope you guys have a great day. It's Kara from Transformation Mom for ABCDE.